Hi, Facebook family and friends. I'm T. Hatchett,
Y'all know what's up when I'm rolling up.
and we are
The
the
Hatchett
Hatchett
Chronicles.
Chronicles. Okay, I'm trying to turn my phone off.
What's up, everybody? Everybody.
As you can see, I'm trying to be on time with it, but I didn't get a chance to turn my phone off.
Just go to my page. And you should be good.
Okay, what's going on?
What's up, people?
Hey, Steve.
What up, cuz? What's the deal with you, man?
Steve, did you get the proposal? And have you had a chance to look over it? And do you have any questions? I sent it out on Friday. Um, so I turned it off. Now I gotta go to your page. I'm getting it, baby. A little slow today. Don't get frustrated with me. Okay, I'm ready. Okay. Should I go ahead and do my plugs?
Go ahead.
Okay, my shameless plugs. So, my shameless plugs are From My Rib is finished. It's currently being edited, and I'm looking for a major publishing company to publish it. If I don't get a response in um, a couple of days, about 45 days, then I will have it self-published through my Sister Val Publishing Company. Okay, that's fine. Um, my other shameless plug. Oh, I talked to you about, and I'm gonna sort of wait for a couple of people to come over on before, so I won't have to repeat about the land and the proposal. Let me see what else. What else I got going on? AIM. AIM is on. Hey, Eunice. Eunice, did you get the proposal? And have you? You probably didn't have
Why
a chance
don't
to
you
look
just
over it.
ask that question once everybody comes on?
Okay, I'll wait to ask that
Because you
question.
asking everybody solo and
Then I have to repeat it. Okay, fine. Um, and also, Eunice, I got the days mixed up with when my artist is supposed to be on. It's not this coming Tuesday. It's not tomorrow.
what?
Who is that? I think we've been hacked. We've been hacked.
What in the world is that?
I think we've been hacked.
Steve, y'all still see us?
I think we've been hacked.
That's YouTube too.
Yeah. Let's see what else. Oh yeah. So DJ Bilal every Tuesday at 6 p.m. on Untapped Music Radio. Eunice interview with every Tuesday at 8 p.m. live on Facebook and YouTube. And then the repeat is on the audio is on Untapped Music Radio at 3:30. What else?
Share.
Share. Go to YouTube, like, subscribe, hit the notification, and that's it, right?
Like, comment, subscribe, and hit
Hit
the
the
notification.
notification for the Hatchet Chronicles and Sunday morning worship with Minister T. Hatchet.
Yes, I received the proposal. We'll look over it this week. Okay.
That's fine. Let's see what else. I don't know. I don't have much shameless plugs except for the biggest thing I got going on is the proposal. Um, For those of you who haven't received a copy, that's because I don't have your email. If you're interested, give me your email and I will send out a proposal for the Jehovah Jireh Community Project. It's a proposal for investment in land to build a community. So anybody's interested, I'm sending out proposals. And let me tell you, the first people that get on with this is the first few people that get on with this, you're getting a real land deal, because I've been looking at the land and the prices of the land, and I am way, way under what normal pricing is for land. And once we acquire the property, I will go up. Maybe not as much as what the land is worth, but I am going up close. So if you're interested in getting some investment property or to build a store, house on, then please reach out to me or my husband, and I will get you that proposal. But we are building a community. Hence Jehovah Jireh, the Lord will provide. That's it. What you got going on there?
I'm right now.
You not doing that? Oh my goodness. What, you on vacation or
I'm on
something?
strike.
You on strike? Who you on strike against? Oh, our anniversary was Saturday, and we had a beautiful anniversary. And I just want to say to everybody who emailed us, text, called us,
Thank you so much.
put on Facebook, thank you so much. It was really, really beautiful, and it's a blessing to be with this one right here for
Whatever. Steve said congratulations.
Thank you. Yep.
Yeah.
This one right here. That's why you on strike?
Whatever.
So, babe, come on now so we can get to the subject. You don't have no plug for service for us?
My mind is drawing a blank right now.
I knew you don't be working in here.
Yeah, whatever. I'm really just I haven't picked up any new things to do. I'm just still working with Kenny Bobian, still working with Darren Deek, um, my man Don Rich, working with him, working with Street Fame, another entity, and keep a lookout for them too, man. They're doing videos and everything. So I got that going on. I just did a couple new edits, like 6 of them. So I'll be kicking those out, putting them up on Bandcamp. What else? Nothing that I can think of right now, but if y'all go to the website.
Oh, yeah, let me put the website. The website is updated. I just want to let y'all know. It is updated. What is it? Untapped. We should be hearing from Stevie G soon. His we're gonna put into distribution a LP from Stevie G.
Album. Just
right?
album, because everybody don't know what an LP is.
Okay, album. Album is old school. Though.
So is LP.
Okay.
LP is older.
Whatever. Right, Steve?
Cuz should be finishing that up.
And also look out. Also look out for April J song coming out on the 28th, next Monday.
Okay, probably gonna be in April sometime. That's what's up.
And you can go and pre-order April J's To a Friend. I saw it on Spotify, but I will put links it look in my Facebook on my Facebook page because I'm always putting links to. I guess I'll do a 5-day countdown to her music. So look out for the link on my page. And you guys listen to Untapped
Music radio.
Music Radio.
It's definitely got some good vibes.
Yes, it does.
Good vibes.
So I guess we could get to the subject, right?
Text mom and tell her to text right.
Okay. Well, see, I can't do that and be on it. You
What?
give me
Just
too much to
come
do.
out of that. Oh man. Oh. That's the radio station and the feed. untappedmusicradio.airtime.pro.
And the website is above that.
Right on. Right on, right on. Okay.
I'm text mom. Okay.
Just put we on text right.
Oh, and also look out for Women History Month open mic on March 24th at 7 p.m. My mom will be a feature on that. We will get as we get closer. That's Thursday, so I will be putting out some information about it probably tomorrow. April has put out some information on AIM website on Facebook. It is Woman History Month open mic, and it's by BIPOC BIPOC Poet Collective presents Women's History Month open mic, and it is on March 24th at 7 p.m., which is Thursday. And as I said, mom is a feature. And the first show they did was last month. It was pretty good, y'all. It was really, really good. And this show is dedicated. The topic came up. It's Eunice. Eunice brought this topic up. So thank you, Eunice.
Steve, I don't know if that show's gonna be on Facebook.
I think it is.
Okay.
It is, but it's through Zoom. So there's a link, and I'm gonna get with April tonight to get that link.
So we can send that link out.
Yeah.
Hey, sister. Good evening.
Okay, I did it. Okay, so can we get to the topic now? Okay, so the topic once again was by Eunice, and it is: would you get a serious relationship or marry someone whose past relationships has only been with the same sex, meaning that they were gay in the past and now they get with you and all of a sudden they're heterosexual?
That's crazy.
So your opinion on it, besides that's crazy.
I don't. Oh wow. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know.
I don't know. You sound confused.
I don't know. Anybody else out there? James Robin, what's good, bro? My man Crunch is in the building.
So Eunice told me, and so she won't have to type it all. Eunice told me about a story about a male and a female who the guy was clearly gay, and then suddenly he got with a female, and they started dating. And now, 20 years later, they are married, happily married, it seems, and have children.
Crunch said no Tony said no. I don't think I could do it either, y'all.
Okay, so that means that what you're saying, and I'm playing angel advocate, is that you don't believe people can change that much. Because that's a big change. I mean, if you're in
Yeah,
fact truly that's what you are, because according to Eunice,
you
this
know,
couple actually they're happily married, and all of a sudden that's out the window.
that's good for
And
them.
so I
But you know
don't.
what? I think that you know, you got it's going to take a whole lot in order for them to stay straight. I think it would take a whole lot, and I wouldn't put myself in a predicament of wondering all the time. You know what I'm saying? If they're gonna slip back, that's just my thing. So I don't think I could deal with that.
Valerie said we can sum this topic up real quick. Hell no. If a man has only been in a relationship with another man, he got the wrong GIS with me.
I know that's right. Ooh.
Well, what do you feel about the man who was like that and now is 20 years later is happily married with a female and have children by the female? Do you think that maybe perhaps he stepped out? Or here's another one. Now this came from his mouth, so I am not listen. What's that guy that's saying we fall down? We
Donnie
fall down.
McClurkin?
Donnie McClurkin claimed that he was gay at one time and then he spoke to God and was cured, and now he is not gay no more. But I mean, he's not in a relationship either. So I don't know what that means. I guess that goes to the point of do you
I don't know, but like I said, I wouldn't chance it. Excuse me, you guys. All right.
James said that person will still desire the same sex.
I believe so too.
Okay, so this is an added question on that somebody else asked. Rara asked. So I'm kind of going to combine the two. So Rara asked, if what if you didn't know? What if you was in a relationship with them and you didn't know that they were gay? How would you deal with that? Valley said, hell no, period.
No.
We get that you're very strong on it, Valley. So how would you deal with, let's say, okay, baby, we've been married for 5 years. What if you just found out that I was gay? Well, I guess it would be bisexual because I am married to you. But what if you found out I like women too? How would you deal with that? Would that be divorce, automatic divorce, or would you try to work it out with me? Would you ask me if I've acted on it? I mean, what would you do? And that's a question for yours. What if you didn't know and you was in a relationship with them? How would you deal with it?
I'm out.
Valerie said, good to the bye. Let me introduce you to my ex. Oh, Val, that is not nice. You should not have put that out there. We are being hacked, baby, as we speak.
Come out of YouTube. Unclick it off of YouTube.
Can I do that?
At the top, I think you can. Remove.
A pass was created on YouTube for this. Delete it. Delete on you. So am I just deleting this or I'm deleting Hatchett Chronicles? I don't know what. I don't want. We just gonna have to deal with whoever's trying to hack us and know next time. So Eunice says, and I would be very upset if I didn't know.
I would too.
So how would you guys? What about if the woman let go of that lifestyle? Would you get into a relationship with her?
If she let go of that lifestyle.
Yeah. If what Eunice is saying is that she's no longer gay, and so she wants to be with you, would you believe or trust in that?
That would be hard because, like I said in the beginning, I don't know if she would want to revert back. If we get into an argument or something, or some time ain't right or something like that, and it's specific thing going on with us or something like that. I don't know if she might revert back, or it's just it's a lot to think about. So I don't think that I would want to put myself in a predicament like that to get caught up, to get you know. I just don't think so. I mean, I know people can change and all of that, which I agree with that, but that would just have to be something that I will have to mull over with myself. I won't just jump out the window and say no, but I know that it depends on how I feel about her and what her track record is with me now.
Now, Valley raised a good point, but I tend to disagree because I have met men who just would not go for that, Valerie. Valerie said it seems different for men. They would probably ask for a threesome. Some men will, but there's a lot of men, a lot of mature men who just do not. You'd be surprised how many men who, I don't want no threesome. I don't want to get involved with that. So that's not necessarily true for all men. Some men do not go in for a woman who has been
With
or
another woman.
who has been with them who have those tendencies, I should say.
I was in a situation like that. I was in a relationship like that.
Where she had the tendencies or
No,
she
she
was
was
bi.
bisexual
And what
and
happened?
she liked women. It was a fiasco, basically speaking,
So
because we decided at one point that the relationship would be open, right?
mhm.
And if I ran across somebody that I might want to, take up on an offer or something, then it was cool for me, and it was cool for her. She, the same. So she met a chick one time, and she came home and she told me about it and this and that and the third and all of that. And I was like, if that's what you feel like you want to do, we already had the conversation that we're gonna have this little relationship the way that we have it. So if you want to tip off, just let me know where you at. Use protection and whatever, whatever. So she dipped out and went with old girl and all of that. She came back home. She was telling me about it, this, that, and the third, whatever. And then the minute that I had my eye on something, before I even got a chance to say, I wanted to link up with old girl or whatever, it was a big argument, a big throwdown thing. I want you out my house type of thing and all of that. And I'm like, word? Like, really? That, like, for real? It was crazy. It was crazy. It really wasn't, And then I was home one night and she brought another chick in for a threesome and all of that. And I was just like, yo, this is too much for me. I can't really rock with this.
So my question, first of all, I want to direct Valerie's question about men being would probably feel like they just want a threesome.
I mean, I participated, but I ain't, I'm saying, I just,
Tony said, like Jay Z said, I won't wife him, but I'll one night him.
facts.
Okay.
That's a
Well,
fact.
I don't think all men feel like, just because a woman is gay that they can have a threesome or they even want a threesome. Now, you guys, if I'm wrong, let me know. Now, babe, here's my question to you.
Sometimes a lot of them do if they if they still are attached to that lifestyle, they find some way to sneak that question in because I just believe that. I mean, it might not be with everyone, all of them, but some of them do because the reason why I say that is because the chick that I was with, when me and her first got together, she never said anything about none of that. You understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Was none of that said, nothing like that even thought of. But as we progressed in our relationship, you know what I mean? She used to ask me little questions, and it would be those moments, like hmm, do she, does she?
Oh, so she waited
So
to
then,
figure out what you would
after a
do.
while, she came forward and said to me that she was bisexual and she liked women and men. And I was like, whoa. So when she said that to me, I was like, okay, it is what it is. I can't do nothing about what you did before me. You know what I mean? So she was like, well, what do you think about, if I had my eye on somebody, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, what you mean now? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, what do you mean have your eye on somebody? She was like another woman because one of her best friends she was kind of in a relationship with before I came along. Uh, Her best friend had moved away, and when she had moved back, and that was the reason for the conversation. So she really wanted to have this open relationship with me. So I was like, if you want to have an open relationship, it's cool. But I'm just telling you, if I see somebody that I want to get with, if I decide that I'm gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no, I don't really want to hear no, you know what I mean? No crap from you. And she was like, no, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. I understand that because it wouldn't be fair for me to, feel like this and want to do that and you not be able to do it and blah, 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 blah. So I was like, okay, cool. And lo and behold, as soon as I saw somebody, I texted the chick. I was going to the studio one day and I saw her. I was in the car and she was outside of a store. And me and her started talking. And so she gave me her number. We text back and forth like maybe twice. And it was just like, if we could meet up or whatever. You know what I mean? And then I told old girl about it. And when I told her about it, she lost her mind. She jumped out the window. And I was like, wait a minute. You just had a whole sexual date with somebody. And you going to trip on me like this? Like, yo, okay, it is.
Maybe she thought you was gonna be with another man.
No, come on now.
I'm just saying.
She knew I wasn't trying to be, come on now. I'm as straight could be. Don't even, you trying to play me out in front of the Hatchett
No,
family.
I'm not. I'm talking about her. I'm not talking
She
about
knew it was a woman.
Just
She
saying.
said she knew the girl. So the girl was all types of bees and sluts and all of that. I was like, you know what? You don't be hating.
Okay, so Valerie said, would you agree that more men would go for it than more men would go for it than a woman? Hell, we walking down the street together and checking out the same dude. Hell no. And hey sis.
Hey sister.
Ann said it would be great if someone from the gay community chimed in on this conversation. Would be, but we don't have anybody. So I'm let me ask you this question, baby. So what if, because we were very outspoken and talked about almost everything that we could think of talking about. So what if, would that be a deal breaker for you? Or would that have been a deal breaker if I had told you, well,
the whole time you wasn't with me, that you was with a woman?
Or that I like women too?
See, that I can't really answer that question because, and this is the reason why.
Because we are God.
Because we have a different type of relationship. We just have a different type of relationship. And I can't, it's hard for me to answer that question. But I mean, like, to first hear it, no, I would say no.
Okay.
I would say nah, in the beginning, but now I'm thinking, the relationship we have, the way we met, the things that transpired as far as, everything was really out of our hands to be perfectly honest. So, um, I can't answer that. I would say we together now and it is what it is. I'm gonna just say that.
Okay. So let me ask y'all this.
I've been stumped on the Chronicles, y'all.
So here's my question to you guys. How would you react if you did not know and you're already with them?
That's crazy.
What is the reaction to that?
Like Val said, you walking down the street looking at the same.
And do you think that
like,
people
know?
Like do you think you can tell, or you should have known? Like if like somebody you with, and then you find out. I think it's harder for men to know whether their women have the tendency, or um, than it is for a woman to know that whether a man have a tendency. Because, I mean, if somebody you find out about that you're dating or you are in a relationship and you find out that they go the other way, would you feel like I should have known, or would you be looking for signs?
How could you know?
Well, for men, if for a woman, it's kind of it's easier. I ain't gonna say it's they
Mm-hmm.
know, but it's easier for a woman to tell if a man. I would think. I mean, do you women agree with me that it's easier to tell that a man is on the down low than it is for a man to tell that if a woman's on the down low?
Uh, might be with some, but maybe not all. Because there's some jokers that hide it pretty good, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's true. It is. It very
There's
much
some
is.
dudes with a whole nother family.
It very much so.
Especially out here in the
Yeah,
East. No, let me
yeah, I know.
stop.
You're right though, baby. This you don't know who is what is out here. Um,
Kim,
Ki-
Bowie.
Kim said, "I think so." So, how do you handle? I still haven't heard from anybody. How would you handle if you find out the person you're in love with, you're in a relationship, is on the down low? Is that automatic divorce, or if you've been with them for like 10, 20 years, do you try to work it out? Hey, Barney. I should have been told because that makes everything a lie.
Yeah. I
It
think I'll
does.
get a bat with a nail in it and I'm whooping somebody's ass.
Baby. That is not nice.
Yeah, but that's the truth. I'm getting a
Why
bat
not just get a divorce?
because you tripped out. You took my kindness for weakness.
How did they, maybe they didn't realize how deep it went. Maybe they were trying to be something they wasn't.
Well, maybe they should have been thinking about it because a bat with a nail in it is coming.
Barney said I would make her share. See, you know
That's
what?
right.
You are the exact one Valerie is talking about. So,
Ain't
Val,
up the whole
I asked
time,
you that question. So you said absolutely not if you knew. Okay, let's say you've been in a relationship with them for 10 years and you find out. What do? Do you leave them? Valerie's book was to this that Valerie's the
yeah, a
sister.
part of that. Yeah,
Yeah, your book was a part of that. So Valerie, you wrote your book. So is that true to form? If that was the case with you, if you was actually the person, would you stay with them and try to work it out, or would that be an immediate dismissal?
immediate dismissal.
I mean,
Get your and get the out.
babe, if you found out that I was gay after 5 years of bliss, you would just kick me out. You couldn't kick me out. Okay, I'm just saying it ain't going down like that. But look, no.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't try to kick you out, but you ain't sleeping in my room no more.
Your room? Oh no, we would have a problem with that. You got a couch in your studio, so you sleep on your couch in your studio.
Made that up. There's 100 other rooms in this house. I go where the heck I want.
No, seriously, babe, what would you do?
I don't know. I'll be pissed off.
You be
But
pissed
I mean,
off. You be pissed off.
Yeah. Because you tricked me.
How I trick you?
Because you tricked me.
Gotcha.
Under false pretense.
So I'm not getting any answers to my question. How would you handle it, guys?
Trick me. Bilal, what's happening, DJ Bilal? What's good, my brother? Appreciate the sets. We got them. Anybody want to tackle that question?
How would you handle if you find out you've been with a person for 10 years, married to them, and you find out they go the other way, that they like same sex, that they on the down the low.
Or did?
Well, they still do, or maybe they did at one time. I mean,
That both
Either
of
way.
it's rough both ways. For real.
Yeah, either way, how would you handle it?
That's deep.
I would add one more female to the mix.
I mean, you
You
know
know
what?
what?
I mean, truthfully, I
I
think.
didn't know how I would handle this situation. Oh, but DJ Bilal, well, the original topic is, would you be in a relationship with someone or marry someone who past relationships has only been with the same sex? And then all of a sudden they meet you and decide that they're straight, they're heterosexual, and they want to be with you, and they giving up the life.
See that right there? That's kind of iffy because, like I said, at any given moment, I just feel like, and I could be wrong.
That they might.
Don't count on my answer to be the end all be all. I'm just saying, for me personally, I don't think it's over. I don't think
And
that it's
then
over.
the other part to that, Bilal, is okay, so what if you didn't know, you've been with a person for 10 years and you find out that they are gay or that they was gay? How would you handle that? And is that an immediate dismissal? I like that word. Immediate dismissal. Eunice said if they still are seen or desiring other than her, it's over. If it was a past relationship, I don't know what I would do, especially if I've been married for 20 plus years.
Right.
Yeah, that's a hard question. If you've been with them all
This is
that
what
time,
I'm saying, and it's shown to be true that they just with you.
Yeah.
Then really, there ain't much you could do. You can't really do nothing about what's in the past. But I mean, if you with somebody and you seeing signs or something like that, or something happens in the relationship where this person reverts back, and then you find out about it, then that's a whole other thing. You know what I mean? But even them coming to you, sitting down, saying, my whole life I've been this way. And now, I just want to be with you and I'm not like that anymore, this, that, and the third. It will be hard to accept that for me. I'm just my own opinion. It will be hard to accept that for me because my first thought is not every relationship is peachy keen. You understand what I'm saying? God forbid we get into a knockdown, drag out argument. Is she going to step out and go be with, one of her old chicks or something like that, or whatever the case may be? You know what I mean? Like, is she going to turn back to that, or, and how much have I invested in what I'm doing or whatever? You know what I'm saying? You just don't know. You just don't know.
Melissa, she said dismiss is a must. Okay, so let me ask you a question, because you say this, and I'm trying to see. I'm gonna ask you a question. Okay, so you know how we are. We talk about everything, right? Mm-hmm. And if I had past relationships, you said guys that I'm still cool with, you've become cool with them, right? So let's say that was kind of reversed. So let's say you knew that in the past I have dibble dabbled with females. And let's say, remember when I called you when I was at the hospital and I said, I'm going out to eat, blah, blah, can I do it? And you said, yeah. Let's say that was a female. Knowing that in my past I have been with that female, would that...
It wouldn't have bothered me.
Okay. Barney said you cannot hold people accountable for what happened before you.
Exactly right.
Some people can't. Valerie, where you at? Because you kept saying no,
and it's not right. But
Melissa said you were slow to answer.
Watch your mouth. Ain't nobody asked you. No, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have.
Because you just said what made me think of that. Because you just said that you would think that once you get in an argument or if something happened, you would always have in the back of your mind maybe they would slip. So do you feel that way for straight heterosexual relationships also? That no. So it's kind of a double.
There ain't no double standard.
Yeah, kind of.
No, it's not. We're talking about one specific thing here. And I'm speaking on this specific topic, the way I would feel about that specific topic. That's just
So if when we got together, I had told you that I go both ways, that would have.
it would have raised my eyebrows. You know what I mean? It would have raised my eyebrows when we got together. But once we got together and the track record shows that that's not what you're dealing with anymore, and that's not what you want, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it.
So you wouldn't question if I say I'm going out
Nope.
with my
No. No, ma'am.
double all day. Melissa said double all day.
You can say what you want to say. I mean, you know, your opinion is like mine. You have one, and so do I. I know how I am. You know what I'm saying? That's to me, that's not a double standard because we're talking about a person being with the same sex for some years and linking up with you and you not knowing. Or even if they do come to you and say, well, you know, the last 10 years, you know, before, you know, when y'all are talking in the talking stage, you know what I'm saying? The last 10 years I've been with the same sex and, you know, I've been single or whatever for the last 4 years or whatever, 5 years, 2 years, whatever. And I think you are, you know, think we want to link up or whatever. Then, you know, when y'all start talking, what you just said, what?
My son just said, y'all sound so wise. He is a straight up ear hustler. That's all right.
That's what's up, young man. I feel differently. And Melissa, what Melissa?
She said, for me, Melissa said, for me, I feel a leopard doesn't change its spots. Ann said, I couldn't do it. I truly believe you're born that way. It's not a magical pill. To experiment is one thing. To be who you are is another.
That's the fact.
You know what? That was thank you for pointing that out because that like hits like on the. That was like bullseye
that
right
needed
there.
To be said right
yeah,
now.
Thank you for that. My sister. That's my sister.
Whatever.
My sister said that.
My sister.
My sister said that.
Yeah, that's my sister.
So,
no, but that's an excellent point. That's an excellent point.
Yeah, that's because I'm sure that's why people feel the way they feel, that, you know, you just can't come in and all of a sudden change. But again, as I stated, now Eunice knows somebody who did that.
And been good for the time.
Yeah, what she said, Eunice, 20 years?
You can't change. You can change.
But then again, if we really think about it, that's you looking on the inside from the outside. You don't know what's going on inside because it might have been some work had to be done, or it might have been, you know, anything. Might
have been the grace of God.
A lot of, it might have been the grace of God, or it might have been an allotment for, you know, well, you know, I'll allow you to do that every now and then if that's what you need. I mean, we don't know the situation because we're not in, but in our point of view, that's something that you just can't change, swap back and forth. Because I know personally, I would look at somebody side-eyed if all of a sudden they want to swap to my side when they've been on the other team for so long. It's like, I don't, that's okay. I'm good. So, but nobody still, except for Eunice and
answer for everybody.
Melissa said, it is any different than having a threesome. Is it any? Oh, good question. She said, is it any different than having a threesome?
No.
Yeah, it is different. Because that's a question. Here you go.
No, it is. Oh, no,
Here you go. Here you go.
Just because you have a threesome don't mean that.
Does that make you gay?
No.
So you think that if a man has a threesome and another man is included, does that make him gay?
That ain't no threesome with two men.
So why is it double standard? Because it's not, a woman is not gay if she has.
If I'm having See, and I'm gonna just break this down like this.
And Eunice said they are still together, and he adores her.
And that's what's up. That's a blessing. Here's my thing. When we talk about threesomes, from my opinion, it's a man and two women. That's what's up. I'm not jumping around.
It is, Melissa.
I'm not.
It's
no, it's double. Not a double. Listen, a man with two women is a threesome to me. Me and another dude with one woman, that's not happening.
But it's still.
I'm not. That's not happening.
But that's still a threesome.
That's running a train.
It's still a threesome.
It's three. No, that's some other. I'm not. Man, I don't want to be in a room with no other dude. Though. With no other dude swinging around and all of that with one woman. No, I'm not.
But but the fact is.
All right. Well, look. I'm gonna say this. Call me greedy. Call it a double standard. Call it what you want, but you won't be calling me from the other side of the room swinging when I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that with no other dude in the room. No, sir. No. That's a no.
So
even if it was one of my brothers, I would not give it up like that.
Melissa said, what's the difference?
The difference between what? Me and two women as opposed to me and another man with one woman?
Yeah.
The man.
Okay. So
I'm not about to be looking at no man hairy ass and you know what I'm saying, testicles and you know what I mean, sausage all swinging in the room. I'm trying to concentrate. Listen, man, I'm not beat for that.
But you got two women and she got to look at the other woman's tits and booty and stuff.
That's on them. I'm just saying for me, it's two women. It ain't no other man. I'm not giving it up like that.
I pose the question to you guys. Does a threesome make the people
she
gay?
Said I'm dead. Wake your ass up.
Does the threesome make, if you have a threesome and let's say it's two guys and one woman, that makes the guy, nobody have to meet.
Ain't nobody talking to you, sis. She said
nobody said
swords had to meet. No, I'm not doing that. I can't. That ain't.
But does not answer the question. Does that make the person gay? No. If two women have a threesome with a guy, does that make the two women lesbian?
No.
If two men have one woman a threesome, does that make the guys gay?
No.
So I'm posing that question. Can I get some answers from the fam?
The only reason why I say Melissa is because if it's two men, they're engaging with the woman at the same time. If they start engaging in each other, then yes, I think so.
So what about the women who engage with each other?
That's a beautiful thing.
That's a double standard,
it's
baby.
Not a double standard.
So two women engaging, that don't make them lesbians, but it's okay.
They might be wanting to try something out. You never know. They might. Be
men might be wanting to try something out.
Ain't no wanting to try none of that. I mean, you're right. So it might be they want to try it out, but that's exactly why I wouldn't be in a room with two men. It'll be me and two chicks.
Thank you, Melissa and Ann, for your answers. Does anybody else want to chime in?
Melissa said, "What happens?"
It depends what is put where.
What happens to the good? What?
Melissa said, "What happened to the good old days of just being freaky?"
Yeah. I mean, right. That's. I think that.
But he's saying with two women, not two men.
Yeah, with two women being freaky, that's all right. But so not me and another dude.
You saying
it's been put now? Look, I'm just look. I gotta put it out there. I gotta put it out there because I was wild and crazy. Me and my man, we had a chick, but the difference with that was this. When he was in the room, it was them two by themselves. When he came out of the room, then I went in. When I came out of the room, he went in. When he came out of the room, then I went in. We went like that. It wasn't me and him both in the room at the same time.
So when you was young, you never did what they call run a train on a woman with.
That's the closest we got.
Okay, so
that's the closest I got.
So Valerie said it depends what is put where. So if two guys are in the room and okay, Val. So do you believe that two guys can kiss and stuff like two females do and
hell no,
and have a threesome but not be gay?
No, hell no. Two men start kissing in the room with me, I'm out.
But two women can kiss in the room and that's okay.
I'm putting my tongue in the middle. No, let me stop.
Baby, I'm very disappointed in you. I just want you to know you're showing the freak.
No, I'm just saying.
And I'm very disappointed. I thought that I'm married to Christian man.
Oh, damn.
Valerie said that wasn't a threesome, bro. That was a musical ding ding.
Yes, it was.
Barney said never.
You should have heard the music I was playing that night.
Melissa said that wasn't a threesome. So, baby, but you really believe that if you have a threesome with two women and they start kissing and stuff, that don't make them gay, right?
You know what? Here's my thing. And I don't know. Maybe y'all could call it a double standard or whatever you want to call it. But my thing is this. If it's two women and they know what they want, just like if it's two dudes and they know what they want, right? Here's my thing. This is what I'm going to say about that. Because I know it looks crazy and shady, right? But my thing is if two women was having one dude and two women are kissing or whatever the case may be, you know, if that's something that they wanted to try out and they were not gay, then hey, it is what it is. I'm just saying for me, my own personal preference is I would not be in the same room with another dude with one woman. I just don't see myself being able to do that. I can't do that. That's just me. That's just me. I just don't think I could do that.
Melissa said, you all gonna make me tell on myself. Oh, do tell.
Go ahead. I know you freaky. You're freak level at 9.5.
Yeah, do tell.
You're freaky. Hey, look, the whole time we talk about it, you freak me to jumping. Barney said, that's just me too. I feel you, bro. B, man, listen.
So y'all all have the double standard. I know Barney.
Look, me I was gonna go too far. Let me just relax for a minute. But
share. Okay, so I want to hear because Steve is not saying anything.
Steve was on the phone. He said he would be back.
Oh, James Rodman is not saying anything. Do y'all?
You know, Crunchy is cut and dry. He gonna say no to everything.
Bilal, are you double standard too? Melissa said, I'm just gonna say I did all the kissing. They didn't.
Okay.
Men have double standards. Yes, Eunice, that's what I think. I think men have the double standards, not the women.
Well, like I said, if you call it that, that's what it is. It is what it is.
I mean, it's not that I don't agree with you. I
still
say it's double standard. Answer, because I'm not gay, I wouldn't want to see two grown ass men kissing. Focus on me.
Thank you.
But okay,
how are you gonna have a woman with all the goodness, and you and another dude in the room? And man,
answer this. What if it was you and another woman and a man? See, it's going to get, I hear, chirp, 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 chirp.
I just don't believe that two men, and they do it. Some dudes like that.
Because that man would want all the attention, right? And
Melissa says she don't want to touch this. Why not, Melissa? Freakomatic.
Because I'm not, okay. Men are not supposed to be penetrated. Right, so 2 men kissing would turn me all the way off.
That's
okay,
right.
So do y'all guys, so y'all are saying, Valerie and Ann, because I know y'all are saying that y'all have the double standard too as women. Because if it was you and another woman and a man, that would be okay, right? See, they not answering. Now
give them time to type it.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness gracious.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you know what? It's boy.
I'm talking about them too.
Off.
Yes, two men kissing would be kissing alone. I agree. I agree.
I ain't by myself.
But women, it's okay.
Two women kissing is if I'm in the room, it's going down.
So women, do you feel two women kissing is okay? Because that means that women have the double standard too.
You know what? I feel like a lot of women out here have experienced that sometime in their life. Whether they was in college, whether they was in boarding school, behind the building.
Because society has a double standard.
No, I'm not. No. I'm saying women.
Because society has a double standard.
What do you mean? That don't have nothing to do with society.
Yes, it does. It's like women. It's okay for women, so it makes them curious to want to try.
How is it okay? I'm just saying.
Valerie said, "I'm not into women either. I want all of these, all for me, all the time."
I hear that. Oh,
so
DJ Bilal was gone too. He said, "Sorry, I'm back." Okay.
Okay, so the question is,
you can hear that. How you gonna be on the Chronicles and playing, messing with a box? Anyway, go ahead.
Maybe I'm nervous about something.
Uh-oh.
So. Hit no. So the question is, does a threesome means that you're bisexual, like two women and a man, or two men and a woman, or do you have a double standard about it? That's the question.
I believe some women that have like a best friend, like they the bestest of bestest friends, the bestest of the bestest. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe somewhere down the line in their relationship, they might have, kissed each
that
other,
means that you believe in your fantasy world.
It could be
that if you're real close, if two females are real close, then they could have experiment.
They could have. I'm not saying they had to or they did. I'm just saying they could have. I know women like that.
I believe they was maybe curious.
Right.
So you don't believe two men?
Melissa said, no, I'm just happy.
What
you mean?
So you don't believe that two men that's with a woman, and let's say they start messing around, are gay?
If it's two men and with one woman and the two men start messing around, that was their intent in the beginning.
What if they're not? They don't dip. They just touching each other's booty or something.
Nah, ain't no man touching my booty. Ain't none of that. Come on, really? Nah. He touched my booty. He get knocked out. But it ain't even that, because I'm not going to be in the room with that. Let's just keep that plain.
No, some people are good with threesomes. Swinging, orgy, that's cool for them. It's all about your preference.
Right. DJ Bilal said, I cannot see that. I ain't mad at you. Bilal said, facts. I mean, that is some people's thing. Swingers and orgies and stuff like that. They got crazy, freaky fetishes and all kinds of things, because there are things that's fetishes. There are things out there that they call fetishes. But, I mean, it depends on what the fetish is and how far you're going. But me, ain't no man, no fetish to me. If it's a homosexual guy and another man is a fetish, then so be it, and more power to him. But I'm just saying, I'm not doing no threesome with another man. The only threesome I'm gonna do is got to be two women, or I ain't doing it. And that's just it. I mean, and I don't even trip off of two women. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool.
Barney said, I'm
One,
with you, Jill.
I feel you, bro. Like it just I mean, when it comes down to sex, it's a lot of it's a lot that goes with that. It's a lot of fetishes. It's a lot of everything. Some men have orgasms just by sucking a woman's toes. And people don't think that that's prevalent, but it's like that. Some men, I mean, it's a lot of stuff that goes with that. So you could break it all the way down to, well, it's not. I'm not gay. That's just my preference. That's just my sexual preference. That's just what I like. Da, 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 da. But I mean, if you're gonna call a spade, when you whip the card out, whatever's on the card is what the card is gonna be. You understand? So with that, I'm just saying, me personally, my own personal opinion, I just would not get down like that with another man in the room.
Melissa said, okay, tell on yourself, Howard.
Tell him myself.
So here's my question. So, babe, remember what is it? Down to Earth with Chris Rock? I think it was called Down to Earth. And remember when he was looking at Sanji and the wife was feeling neglected, so she had the Chinese woman come in the room and she was like, she was trying to spice up the life. She was trying to get his attention. Do you remember that movie? Okay, well, let me ask you this. What if I was trying to spice up our life, right? And you walked in the room and there was another female in the bed and I was like, babe, I'm trying to spice up our life and another female was in the bed. Would that be like a turn off or would that be like, okay, let's get it on? Or would that be like, what's wrong with you? I mean, what is, because isn't that the same? Or would you look sideways at me as like, is this something you've been doing all along? I mean,
Melissa talking about, here we go. Well, I mean, if she has some big titties, it's going down. No, let me stop.
You know what? You are just.
If she has some big fun bags, we playing games. You understand me? Nah, I wouldn't. You know what?
I'm glad my mother is not on.
I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just say this. If you said that to me, that I wouldn't automatically think that you have a
Barney said that's a party.
Yes, it is. I wouldn't say that you.
Bilal said, "Man, you better not answer that question." Valley said, "Watch, bro. Sounds like a proposal." You know what, y'all?
Oh, Val, what don't I know? I'm gonna call you after the show. Nah. No, my thing is this. Knowing you, I wouldn't automatically think that you had that tendency before me.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? If that's the question that you're asking, I wouldn't automatically say, "Damn, was my wife? She was off that before me? Like she was." I wouldn't think that because of who we are together.
Okay, what would you do?
I don't know. I don't know. It'll be depending on the moment. No, you know what? I ain't even gonna lie. I probably would want to indulge. I probably would, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Because I can't. I would probably want to.
Melissa said, safe answer. Then she said 50 Shades of Hatchet. Ann said, it sucks, but it is a double standard. We can't change it. Ask yourself, what's your phone preference? Oh, that's a good question. Oh, Ann is dropping some jewels tonight. So for the men who believes that, to be anywhere around men, that's gay, do you watch porno that has two men and a woman? You have.
I have, but that ain't my preference.
Okay, so how many men watch two men and a woman in porno? If you watch, some people don't watch.
DJ Bilal says you go first. No doubt, I want to see if this is a setup. Yeah, Bilal, I appreciate that. I needed that.
Switching teams if he liked toys used on him?
Say it again.
Oh, wow, Eunice. Eunice said, would you consider, and I want all the guys to answer this, would you consider a dude switching teams if he liked toys used on him? Would you, if he liked toys used on him, do you think that?
If you like anything in your exit, you switching teams. That's just my personal opinion.
That's interesting, Vala. Vala said, I don't know, sis, and my porno preference is sometimes for stimulation, not activation.
Okay. That was
so, but your stimulation comes from something that you feel. And so if you can feel, you may not be into women, women, but if that's what you watch and it stimulates you, then somewhere deep down inside, my belief,
okay, that's your belief, but I don't believe that way deep down inside.
If that turns you on, I mean, how is it that it's turning you? Because you said yourself, watching two men wouldn't turn you on. Mm-hmm. So that's not what stimulates you. So
see, here's the thing: if it's two men with a woman, me watching that I ain't really, I'm not really paying attention to the two men. I'm paying attention to what one dude is doing to her. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, me myself, to be in a room with another man and a woman, I just don't feel comfortable. And I don't watch, I have watched pornos like that, but I don't watch them in their entirety with two dudes. I ain't tripping about that, yo.
So Melissa said, tell the truth, our eyes are the windows to our soul. That's what I'm thinking. If you watch things and it turns you on, then there is a tendency there that
Melissa,
you might not.
She said, I hear crickets, and then hell yeah. And what?
I hear crickets. Hell yeah. And a woman answered. That was further up.
So I see with you, GL.
So Darren said, nope, not going to do it in my cartoon vulture voice. So
tell the truth. What? Oh, hello. Jacob, DJ Bilal said, you what?
You're not watching the man, you're watching a woman.
Right. Yes, sir.
So to y'all, your porn preference does not determine your.
I'm saying watching porn and doing it is two different things.
Well, I kind of agree with Ann. It's what turns you. If watching a certain, like for instance, if I wanted to only watch two women on the porn, then wouldn't that say to you, wow, you get stimulated by watching two women? Now you say ain't no tendency there, but that's that's what you watch most of the time, and that's where you get stimulated.
Well, if that's what you're putting on all the time and that's all you're watching, then of course.
That's your porno preference. That's what she said. Your porno preference tells where your head is at.
So does that mean, and I'm just asking a question. So does that mean when
you
it's
watch, you like it? Melissa said that. Yeah.
So that means when it's time for you to get busy, that you going straight out and get a woman?
No, it just means that the idea is the tendency is there because you're stimulated by it. It does not necessarily mean that you'll go out and get one, but the tendency is there. Valerie said, nah, because after the situation, Mandango gone, get the benefits, not Marissa. Okay, so you're saying because in the stimulation, the Mandango is going to get the benefits and not Melissa. But why does it take Melissa to stimulate you? Why not Mandango instead of Melissa?
It's just probably an add-on.
There's still tendency to, in my opinion, that's questionable for me. Either was, is, or future. I'm just saying. Maybe there was something there. Maybe it is now, or maybe it's a future. It
sounds crazy and a whole lot of double standard and all of that, but I just.
Melissa said, "Hey, I didn't do it." Sorry, Melissa. I couldn't think of another woman name.
Look, she said I never made a movie. Yes, you did. It just ain't come out. I'm only joking. I don't mean to offend anybody. I'm just joking and I'm having a good time. So if I was out of line, I apologize.
Okay, my mommy's on now. I'm gonna be good.
Whatever.
I think she jumped off though. She was on.
I don't feel like I could. Oh, man, I couldn't do that. If it was two women, that's a different story.
But let's just say, okay, didn't get paid for it. So it don't count if you didn't get paid.
I know that's right. Wait, you got your copyright form to it? You got your
It's not one type of porno, Terry. That was just an example.
Right. It's all kinds.
I get it. But I'm just, as an example, I'm saying that if you, I'm sorry, my nerves are bad. I don't know why. This subject made me nervous.
Whatever.
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe something will come out.
Whatever.
I understand what you're saying, Valley, but I'm raising a point behind it. If if it is that particular, if that is your preference, wouldn't there be a thought? Even for a man, you can reverse it.
What you mean?
Well, she was saying that she was using that example, but I'm saying that I understand she was using it as an example, not literally, but I'm saying that if it was literally, like her preference was watching two women for a stimulant, and then she goes to a man, wouldn't there be something in the back of your mind that says that, why is two females turning on?
Here's my thing. I'm gonna just say this, and y'all might trip, but we all grown here. If there was a woman going down on another woman and you was watching it, you might like the way it looks, and in your mind you're thinking about that. So you may want that, but just from a man. The thought and the act might stimulate you because of what you're watching. Not necessarily meaning that it has to be a female doing it. It's just the act of it that's stimulating your mind. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It don't actually have to mean that you want, a woman to come in and just jump right between your knees.
But because they have all sorts of porn, my question would be, well, how come you don't just watch one where a man is doing it and get the stimulus from that?
I mean, it could be, you could be watching, you know how porns are. Some people, it'll start out with one chick and one dude, and the next thing you know, some other dude walking in the room, or some other chick is walking in the room.
Preference. Anne clearly said your preference porn tells what you are. And so I was going by that. Tell her, bro, she act like she don't know.
Yeah.
You know what? I am backing up my sister, what my sister said. My sister said.
Nobody said sis was wrong. That was
so I'm asking a question about it. She said it sucks, but it's a double standard. We can't change it. Ask yourself, what's your porno preference? And I was playing Angel Advocate to that for her saying that.
Okay.
So y'all get off my back.
Oh, whatever.
Anyway, we are over the time. It's 1:13.
All right.
But before we go, now that everybody is on, let me just say this. So we are doing a project called Jehovah Jireh Project, okay? And what we are asking for people to invest in land. We can't automatically offer the land because we don't own the property land yet. But what we are proposing is that people who might want to purchase an acre or 2 acres for buildable or non-buildable, we're offering that so that we can get the down payment to purchase this 43.5 acre compound. I call it a compound. It's a property, but I call it a compound because it has everything on it to build a community. It has its own well where we don't have to go outside for water. I am looking into solar so that we don't have to go outside for electric. There is enough property to build businesses on, houses on, and to build our own community. Now, I have a proposal that I have done. If anybody is interested, I would love to send you the proposal. All you have to do is reach out with your email address and a phone number so that I can send you the proposal. We are looking to purchase this property within 3 months. And it is called the Jehovah Jireh Community Project. And the reason why is because this was God, what's the word? God influence that we build a community, because whether you guys know it or not, something is coming and we want to be prepared, and we want to have our own community and operate under our own self-sufficient unit. So if anybody is interested, maybe you don't want to build a home, maybe you want to build a business on the property. Maybe you want to just want some of the unbuildable land to sell the wood and have as an extra income for just money, extra money.
If you want to take the land, get part of the land, and put a double wide trailer on it and still live wherever you are and rent that out.
Yeah.
You can do that too.
Maybe you just want it for income purposes or investment purpose. Whatever the case may be, we are offering the people that the first 15 people will have the opportunity of being involved in this Jehovah Jireh community project, because thereafter, once we purchase the property, then we are going to be selling more land, but we're going to be selling it at the regular price of the land. And I got to tell you, we might go a little lower, but I got to tell you, the properties that's in this area, 1 acre goes for at least 20 to 30,000 for 1 acre. Now, at these first 15 people, we're selling the unbuildable, the non-buildable for 10,000, and we're selling the buildable for 15,000. That will go up once we purchase the property for other people. And for people who's past the 15, that goes up to the regular price. So if you're interested in getting some land and investing in this project and purchasing some land, and I will tell you, it is in Georgia. It is in Conyers. Well, I was going to say Rockdale County, but it is in Conyers.
Okay.
So if you are interested, please reach out to me so that I can send you the proposal. And understand we are on a time frame because nobody has picked up this property to purchase it yet. And so we have a chance to put in a bid and actually win the bid, which I think we will do anyway. That being said, thank you for joining us.
Check the website for the plugs.
Yes, check the website
for the plugs. We're doing. Stevie G got something coming. April J got something coming.
29th, 28th, April J will be out.
Mom is going to be on a platform for poets.
24th, which is this Thursday, she will be a feature.
I'm working with Kenny Bobian. I'm working with Darren Deek. I'm working with my man Don Rich.
Look out for From My Rib.
The book is out. Well, not out, but it's being edited and taken care of, and it'll be out soon. Go to the website and check out what we got going on. There's a lot of stuff happening right now. I just can't think of some of the stuff. We just thank y'all, man.
Tune in tomorrow night for Eunice, an interview with.
Yes.
Tune in Wednesday night for Valerie's Sister Talk. And then the replay for Valerie is, the audio replay for Valerie is Friday at 7:30. Then again, Saturday. Eunice
audio is on
Wednesday at 3:30 on Untapped Music Radio.
Check out DJ Bilal on Tuesdays in the morning and in the afternoon from 6 to 8.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Bilal is ripping them down on Untapped Music Radio. Our radio station is really doing great numbers right now. We thank y'all for listening, and we thank all the DJs that um, are involved in the radio station.
And we're still taking in people who, if you want to
if you want to
show
jump on the show, let us know what's happening.
or you want to put your music out on the radio, let us know.
There is a platform for that too. We're looking for independent artists, gospel artists. Great conversation tonight, guys. Thank you, Eunice.
Thank you, Eunice.
With that being said, man, we thank y'all so much, Hatchett Chronicle family, for rocking out with us for an hour. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you was here with us tonight. We appreciate you. We love y'all. And this is the Hatchett Chronicles. And we are out.
Peace.
And we'll see you Sunday and next Monday, God willing. Peace and blessings.